Hi friends, Julie here. I'm back. I know it's been a while, so how have you guys been? Tell me about your life and things and how school's been going and work and all that stuff. You've been baking things? Because I have not really been, but it's okay because I'm back and I'm hoping to make a lot more videos now, maybe more regularly than I did before. I'm gonna do something a little bit differently because before when I did my recipes, they were tried and true. They were things that I, held close to my heart. They were things that I wanted to share that I made regularly, but today it's different because I've never tried this recipe before. This is as new to me as it is for you, so it should be fun. It's totally along the lines of what I want to teach you guys, which is super easy and limited ingredients, but hopefully still make something good. It's just 3 ingredients apparently, or 2 if you have self-rising flour, but we'll get to that. And it's supposed to make muffins. I don't know. So come along with me on this ride and we'll see how this turns out. I'm kind of excited. All right, let's get baking. All right, so step number 1, which I already did, you want to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. And then before you even start, you want to soften the ice cream. This has been sitting in the fridge for like an hour or 2, maybe even more, because when I started to film, I realized my camera was totally out of batteries and I had to start all over. What? No. So basically you want to soften your ice cream so that you can mix it with the rest of the stuff. So in the recipe I found it was supposed to be for vanilla muffins, and so you take vanilla ice cream and make vanilla muffins, but all I can find at the store that was pints, or that came in pints, were Ben & Jerry's. So I picked the one that would best suit a muffin flavor, which is Chunky Monkey. Banana, nuts, chocolate. I mean, you make muffins that flavor anyway, so, it works. You're supposed to use vanilla, but we'll see how this turns out. In the recipe I found, there was no, order or anything like that. I think it's just you mix it together into dough and then make muffins. Like I said, I'm very skeptical about this. Also, there aren't any steps, and it's making me really, kind of anxious, because I like steps and I like order and I like measuring and being really exact with things, and this has none of that. It's just put these things together and magically it's gonna make this baked good, which I don't know. My mixing bowl here, and I dripped ice cream everywhere. Oh god! Okay, so this is more than softened, it's melted. I'm sure it'll work. Okay, so, oh gross. Yeah, gross. I'm sure this will be good. I mean, how could it not be? Ice cream, and the reason why they say this works as a muffin recipe is because ice cream actually has a lot of the ingredients that quick breads need, which is what a muffin is. Eggs, milk, sugar, etc., etc. So flour is all you're missing. So that's what we're gonna put in next. So in this recipe it says 2 cups of flour. Actually it says 250 grams, I believe, which is actually 2 cups measured out of flour. If you have self-rising flour, you're just gonna stop here. You're just gonna use 2 cups of self-rising flour. You don't need to add anything else. However, I don't own self-rising flour. I always put in the rising stuff myself. Baking powder, baking soda. So this is cup number 2. I'm making a mess. I don't bake as much as I used to because I went on this low starch, low gluten sort of diet for health reasons. So this baking thing, I used to bake all the time and now it's starting to go away a little bit, which I'm trying to bring back because I love to bake and stuff, and maybe this will help me get back into the groove of things, even though it's making me really, really uncomfortable, like I said, with no measuring or no rhyme or reason. It's just ice cream and flour. So basically, if you want to replace all-purpose flour with self-rising flour, you have to add baking powder, and for every cup you add half a teaspoon. Actually, that's wrong. For every cup of flour, you add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. We have 2 cups of flour here, all-purpose flour. So if my elementary school level math is correct, we're gonna be adding 3 teaspoons of baking powder. So 1, 2, 3 teaspoons baking powder. I'm a mess. I don't know what's happening right now. I feel like I'm totally like not in my zone. This is just happening in my kitchen. Like not prepared to be doing this video thing, but I wanna start doing it again. A few of my friends have been asking for it, so I must please them. And for the few subscribers that don't actually know me personally, hopefully you guys are enjoying this too. We can get to know each other via the YouTubes and my blog and things like that, and we can be friends on the internet. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking a regular spatula, rubber spatula, and mixing the dough together. It's turning into dough. Like it looks like muffin dough at this point, and that's promising. I do actually really hope that this turns out well, because if it does, it's going to totally change my life and how I make muffins. Just like, because think of the possibilities. Any flavor of ice cream that you can think of, especially with Ben & Jerry's with all their like really, really special flavors, you can make any of those into muffins. Huh. Muffins with like waffle cone pieces and cherry, oh my god, cherry Garcia muffins. Oh, that'd be so good. Why didn't I do that? So this looks like dough. It's happening. Okay, I'm alright, okay, whatever. Another thing I did beforehand was I lined some my muffin tin just with 12, because I don't know how many this makes. It doesn't say, so we'll find out. I'm gonna guess 12. So how I always measure out my muffins or my cupcakes is with my little 4th cup measuring cup and a tiny adorable spatula. Okay, there we go. We're almost to 12. Let's see if I'm correct. I don't think it's gonna make almost 12. It's gonna make 11, which is close enough. Oh my god. I might have just had a mini panic attack because there's no light on when this records, and I thought it wasn't recording this entire time, and I was going to cry. Just a little bit. Like, I'm trying to make my comeback, and nothing is working. All right, so 11 of them. You might be able to get 12 out of it, but I like muffin tops on my muffins. Like, I think it's the best part, so I fill it a little bit more than you maybe usually would. So these are gonna go in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes until they're nice and brown and toasty on top. And yeah, let me pop these in, and we'll be back in about 20-25 minutes. Yay! Double yay! 20 minutes later, they're done. They actually look like muffins. And the house kind of smells like toasted ice cream, if that makes any sense. So, I haven't eaten any of them, as you can see. I wanted to have like a genuine, actual reaction to how one of these tastes. So, yeah, here we go. Like I said, ice cream, self-rising flour if you have it, or all-purpose flour and baking powder. That's it. So Chunky Monkey muffins. See how this tastes. It's not bad. A little bit dense, I won't lie. Not overly sweet like I thought it would be. If anything, I'll throw more chocolate chips in this to up the sweetness. I love chocolate so much. So anyways guys, that's it. I'd say overall this was a pretty good success. I mean, it was really easy. Ice cream flour, you just mix it together, throw it in the oven, and it's done. As far as I know, the original recipe called for making it into actual like a loaf of bread, so I kind of want to check that out too and see if that turns out better than the muffins. Maybe it'll be moister since it's in like a bigger sort of portion or whatever. But I'll get to add this to my repertoire of really, really easy things to make for you guys. And if you want the recipe actually written out with a little bit of my commentary, maybe if I want to throw in some tweaks here and there, I'll have it on my blog. It's going to be in the link down below there. Yeah, guys, it's really, really nice to be back, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. I have a few recipes lined up. The next one I want to do is really colorful and fun. So yeah, thanks again for watching Short and Sweet, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.